Hi everyone, welcome for this new video about my favorite fragrances for the month of March. I hope you can hear me well because I couldn't find my microphone today, so okay, let's do it like this. Okay, so for the month of March, the first fragrance that I wore a lot was not a new one. At least it's a new one for me this year, but in my collection, but I wore it also the months before. And it is number 19 Poudré. So this is the Poudré version, which is the more powdery version of the EDP or EDT. I also have the EDP version, which I really enjoy. This one is also an eau de parfum. But yeah, I find the regular EDP a bit stronger. So let's see. Maybe I will like this one a bit more when it's raining or when it's colder. But when it's still a bit warmer, I feel like this one works a bit better for me. So this one is really powdery, of course. It's again beautiful iris, very green. It's a green fragrance for sure. You can definitely feel the galbanum in it, the iris. It has something a little bit earthy also behind, but really beautiful. It definitely has the Chanel DNA, but more in the green territory, which I really enjoy. I feel like this is one of the, a perfect fragrance for spring, definitely. Works in many situations. Usually I wear it when I go to work because then I can't bother people around me because I feel like this one is not super strong. And beautiful iris with galbanum. Just two notes that I love for sure. When you have that in a fragrance, it can't be wrong for me. Yeah, and this one definitely is a love. It took me a long time to appreciate this fragrance and to really fall for it, but now I'm really into it. So continuing with green fragrances that I appreciated this month or last month, the next one is a fragrance by Guerlain, and this is Herbe Troublante. So this is a fragrance that was, let's say, part of the last fragrances that I bought in this collection. You see that it's in the new bottle. And I tried this one when I went to Paris, when they not reformulated, but repackaged, let's say, all their fragrances in L'Art et la Matière collection. So I went to the launch in Paris and I smelled that one. I didn't know this fragrance, but this is a repackaged version of Un Dimanche à la Campagne, which I didn't know. And I really, really love that one. It's a beautiful, perfect, like sunny day, smelling like grass and sun and I don't know, almost laundry that is drying in the sun, something like that. It has something very fresh and clean to it. Yeah, smelling like grass, clean. I guess it has musk too. I get orange blossom, maybe Neroli too. A hint of mint also. I have some mint in it. But you know, I'm picky with mint, and this one is not like a toothpaste mint, which I don't like usually, you know, when smelling more like chlorophyll, something like that, you know, like chewing gum, or I don't like it. But here it's really beautiful, mixed with the grass and with the floral notes. Yeah, very beautiful one. I feel like for spring, this one is also really, really great. Really elegant, not bothering people around you, I guess. Even if this one, it projects quite a bit. I feel like you're going to have a great sillage with that one. I'm not sure about the longevity because I feel like the longevity is maybe not the best, but still very beautiful. Okay, the next one is a very great green fragrance again. This is Violet Shot by Olfactive Studio. You can see this one is barely touched because I have the travel size of that one. It's a travel size, but it's still quite big. And I tend to use that one a lot. It's almost finished. So I feel like I need to use my bottle and keep my travel size only when I go on holidays, which is the purpose, but okay. So this one, okay, let me take my paper. Yeah, this one indeed, you have lots of violet, but this is a green violet fragrance, which I really love. I have violet leaves from this one, but it's not very, it's not really going into the leathery territory, much more in the fresh. I have a beautiful fresh and fruity opening. I don't remember which was this fruity note. I guess it's mandarin orange. but I couldn't guess. Maybe bergamot, you have something citrusy, fruity in the opening, mixed with this herb, green note, really beautiful, and and the violet. Definitely my favorite violet fragrance. You know, this is definitely what I was looking for. I mean, I'm a fan of the Daddio shampoo by Lush. I don't know if you know this shampoo. I love the smell of it, and I really wanted to find something similar, but as a fragrance. And I feel like maybe this one is close. I don't know. But it's greener, definitely greener. And you have a warmer base, which is also something that I love. And you have vanilla in the base, which is very beautiful. This combo between this green opening, fresh green opening, the violet and the vanilla, really perfect. And I think that one was created by Daniel, Dominique Ropion. So yeah, just for you to know, but definitely a great fragrance. I love this this collection. They have really great fragrances there, and I think Dominique Ropion and Bertrand Duchaufour were the nose behind this collection, and it's a really great one. Another fragrance that I love by Guerlain, that I love to wear for spring each year, and unfortunately my bottle is going down, and I can't find this one anymore. So this is Mademoiselle by Guerlain. So this was part of Les Parisiennes collection. Unfortunately, this one was discontinued and I can't find it anymore, and this is my favorite one from this collection. So, I don't know. Sometimes I try to spare it, but at some point I feel like, okay, I love this fragrance, so what's the point in keeping it if I don't wear it? So, I keep wearing it. So this one has everything that I love in a fragrance. It has this beautiful, fresh, citrusy opening. It has the greenness with the galbanum. It has also some orange blossom. It's really floral in the mid, like with orange blossom and iris. Definitely get iris more on my skin than on paper. It's also a bit gourmand. You have this marshmallow note in it. And you have some vanilla also. So it's more like a dusting sugar, I don't know, on top of iris. Is a beautiful green citrusy opening. Really love that one. Really elegant. I don't know, last month when I wore it, people told me I was smelling like candies. I don't feel like it's that sweet. It is a sweet fragrance, and you have this marshmallow note, but to me, I didn't realize that it was that sweet for them. But yeah, they really enjoyed it. It's very beautiful, and people were asking what I was wearing, but you know, I'm sorry, it's discontinued. You can't find it anymore, so... yeah, I hope they will bring it back one day, but okay, let's hope. My next one is also gourmand iris, let's say, and this is Iris Dragées by Maison Lancôme. I don't know if this one was discontinued or not. I know that it discontinued a lot from this collection, which is a pity. It used to be a very, very good collection. And it seems like they don't release any more fragrances now. The last two they released, I felt like they were okay, but not as good as they used to be, but yeah, okay. So this one is iris with almonds and sweet powdery almonds. I get some vanilla from it also. It's very beautiful. A hint of rose, I guess. I don't know, I have something a little bit rosy from it. Really comforting, really elegant also, really enjoying it. Okay, so after that, I feel like I was really in the mood for soft, pink, fruity rose fragrances. So the first one I thought of, because of the name maybe also, is Pivoines printemps. So definitely a spring fragrance, because peony, rose, it has some pink pepper, definitely. It has a kick in the opening. Yeah, what I get is peony, rose, pink pepper, maybe something a bit musky behind. I'm wondering if it doesn't have something a little bit fruity too. Yeah, I get something a bit fruity. So maybe it's because of the pink pepper, I don't know, but really beautiful also. If you love this kind of fragrance, this is a really good one, and I feel like in terms of quality, it's still, it's really good too. So I don't know if you can still find that one too. I don't know. I need to check which ones are still available, but yeah, I don't know what they are doing Lancôme lately, but yeah. So if you can find that one you love, I don't know, fragrances like Rose Kabuki, if you love fragrances like L'eau à la rose, like Miss Dior also, so I feel like you may enjoy that one. And so talking about Rose Kabuki, this was one of the fragrances I wore also last month. Yeah, still enjoying that one. I feel like this one, this was the first fragrance from a private collection that I bought. I used to buy my fragrances in Sephora, in Nocibe, and one day, I don't know, I found this Dior private collection, and yeah, maybe I shouldn't, but and I really enjoyed that one. I waited for months before I was able to buy it, and then I heard that they had this but smaller sizes. So yeah, so this one is a fruity rose, but this is like a delicate pink rose, a bit green. It has something green, a bit watery also to it, and I get something like a pink fruit, red fruit, something like that also on top. It's a bit fruity. It definitely smells pink to me. It's musky also. It has something comforting to it. I find it really soft, tender, and elegant. This is something that I really enjoy. I can wear it easily. I'm sure it won't bother anyone. And I'm sure that I'm smelling great when I smell that one. So yeah, I found no one who didn't like that one so far. Tell me if you don't like Rose Kabuki, or maybe you find it too simple or too soft and for you, but yeah, definitely depends of people's taste. But I really, really enjoy that one. It's one of my best rose of my collection. I mean, yeah, in terms of quality, it's not something super unique, I guess, but the quality is there, and it's still stunning for me. My next one is a fragrance that I got in my collection for a long time, I guess. I've been enjoying this fragrance for years, and this is Un Jardin sur le Toit by Hermès. So this is also a fragrance that I reviewed before on my channel. Maybe one of the first. I don't remember. Maybe it was my first video, or it was Rose Kabuki, I don't remember. But still enjoying that one. I mean, if you love fruity rose, if you love green fragrances, this one has a beautiful herb notes in it, mixed with the fruits. So you definitely can pick something like red apple. Definitely smells like that. Like, you know, this, yes, juicy apple and pear with herbs and yeah, and some rose. Of course, you have tons of roses in that one. I was asked lately if I could find a dupe for this one, but I have nothing that smells like this one. I mean, to me, this collection is quite unique, and this one is also very unique. The only thing that I could think of is some other fragrances from the same collection, which they don't seem really, yeah, they are not dupe for me. They don't smell the same at all, but maybe Un Jardin sur le Nil has something similar. You have this similar DNA, but definitely not a dupe. It doesn't smell the same. But yeah, very beautiful. I really love that one. It smells like spring in Paris, and it's really elegant. You're walking in some gardens in Paris. This is definitely the type of image that I have in mind when I'm wearing that one. And yeah, perfect for spring. So indeed, this is one that I wanted to wear. Okay, so I have two other floral fragrances, which won't be a surprise for you. For sure, the first one that I was craving for was, again, Joyeuse Tubéreuse. So maybe I wore it already in February. I don't remember, but yeah, my first fragrance from this collection. I love this green opening. It's stunning. Mixed with you almost have this, not only the herb, but you have like the whole plant, the sap of the plant. I don't know how they did that, but it's really great. I love this feeling. You have some lilies also. The tuberose, I feel like the tuberose is very green. It's not indolic. It's soft. But I get more lilies from this one than tuberose. I don't know, tell me if you have the same impression, but to me the name is quite misleading. Even if you don't like tuberose, I feel like you could like this one if you love green fragrances. definitely, if you love green fragrances, lilies, try this one. Yeah, and the vanilla in the base, magical. Love it. Okay, so I'm back again. I had some issues with my battery and the memory of my phone, so I had to stop recording. We are back 2 days later, and I'm hoping to finish this video in the end. So I still have 3 more fragrances for last month. So the first one of the remaining ones, at least, is Neroli Outrenoir. So of course I wore that one. This is a fragrance that I love to wear when I'm going out, or let's say that it became an easy grabber for me when I don't know what to wear. I know that I always smell good with that one. So I reviewed this fragrance previously also on my channel, and this one is one that I love, maybe one of my favorite from this collection now with the Joyeuse Tubéreuse. I think these two are my favorite ones from L'Art et la Matière now. So this one has a beautiful fruity opening to my nose, something like almost apricotty, very fruity, a bit sweet. I found it also super elegant, and it's mixed with some tea notes, so it smells like maybe osmanthus or apricotty tea, jasmine, something like that, mixed with some neroli. The neroli is definitely the type of neroli that I enjoy. I mean, when it's too clean or too leaning on cologne side, to me it smells like grammar. I'm sorry, but this is not something that I like, and I really enjoy that one. It's really, there's something yellow in that fragrance. I don't know, really vivid, really brightful. I don't know, really joyful. I really enjoy this fragrance. It's really beautiful. Nothing to compare to the new Neroli one from this line. I'm sorry, but the new one, I'm not really fond of it. But this one is still gorgeous. I really love that one, and I will be still wearing it. And if I finish it, I hope to be able to repurchase it, because now it's very expensive. So yeah, let's see. My next one is a fruity fragrance. So this is a fruity rose, and this is I Dream of Paris. So unfortunately, I don't have the beautiful, top, I don't know. I don't remember the name exactly, but what you put on top of the bottle, you know, this part which is removable and can be used as a travel sprayer. So it's very beautiful. You have the Eiffel Tower on it, but I don't have it because this was, I had it on discount, so I don't have it. So what does it smell like? I Dream of Paris. So this one has definite note of plum. I mean, you can definitely get it. It's very sweet, a bit sticky. Lots of rose also in this one, but I don't know, it's very joyful for me. It's very bright, it's cheerful. I don't know, I really enjoy this one in the sense that it's a no-brainer again. I mean, I want to smell good, I want to smell sweet, I want to smell like rose, and this is the one that I'm picking in that case. So it's very fruity and sweet, so you need to enjoy this type of fragrances. And yeah, you have also tons of roses in that one. What else? I don't know. Mainly I get plum from it and rose. And definitely some other fruits, but I don't know exactly which ones. Maybe apple or something citrusy. I don't know what. Yeah, but this is, something, I don't know, that I wear when I don't want to be searching for too long for my fragrance, or I know that I like this type of fragrance when I go out, so this is the type of fragrance I wear. Not something I would wear to go to the office, because it's still quite strong. It's an eau de parfum, it has a great tillage and longevity, great projection, so for sure I wouldn't wear that at work, because I would be, would be wondering if I'm not bothering people around me, and I don't like that. But yes, this is one to wear when I'm going out. My next one is another rose fragrance also. It's still sweet and fruity. This is Rose Trombone by l'Orchestre Parfum. But this one to me is a bit more mature, less youthful. It's boozy also. Yeah, it's more like, I don't know, if I had to describe it like this, if this one was the daughter and this one would be the mother, I don't know. So you have pear in that one, you have something boozy, I guess it's rum. You have rose, of course. I have something musky also on my skin in the dry down. After that, I have no clue. These are the notes that I have. I have something like vanilla also. Yeah, but I don't know. I love the way it's blended. But it's something deeper and darker. If it's really hot, this is not something I would be able to wear. Maybe something that I enjoy more for autumn, but it was also quite cold and rainy last month. So yeah, I had some occasions to enjoy that one. So this is what I did. Okay, so I guess now we have to talk about my discoveries for the month. Honestly, there were many because there were many releases last month or maybe before that I didn't have the chance to try. So the last one that I tried was something that has not been released yet in France. I guess that it has been released again in other countries. I don't know why they released it last in France. It will be in May. But I had the opportunity to try Comète by Chanel. And yes, it was something that I really enjoyed. So I didn't know honestly what to expect about this one. So they don't tend to release that many fragrances, which is a good thing for me because, you know, if you release too many fragrances at some point, I'm lost. But in this exclusive collection, I think the last one was maybe Le Lion. But it's been already a few years ago, but okay. So Comète, to me, I definitely got something like a Chanel DNA in it. In the opening, I had these these aldehydes that made me think of Chanel fragrances. And immediately I had something reminding me of 1932. So I don't know what, maybe something fruity, something with the aldehydes. There is something, or the musk, I don't know. There is something in it that reminded me of 1932 in the vibe, let's say. But that's it, because for the rest, I had also lots of iris. Yes, you have iris in 1932, but I had something like milky almond. I really had this lactonic feel from it and something very powdery from the almond. So it was floral, it was aldehydic, it was lactonic, milky, and I had something like a buttery, milky iris mixed with almonds, which I loved. So definitely something that will be on my wish list, but it's very long, and yeah, I already have a few other Chanel fragrances on it, so we'll see. Maybe in a few years I'll be able to buy it, because now it's getting more and more expensive, so yeah, we'll see. And after that, I tried the new Dior fragrance in the private line, which is New Look. So it has been released already a few months ago, I guess. And I was a bit skeptical because I heard it has been reformulated, and it doesn't smell at all like the previous New Look. So be careful if you love the previous one, which was a beautiful floral fragrance, a little bit exotic. I guess it has ylang-ylang, but I really enjoy New Look, and I mean the previous one. And this one is more like a modern, incensey cold fragrance, still enjoyable, leaning a little bit more masculine to me, but not something that I would wear, so it's a bit of a disappointment for me. Not a bad fragrance at all, but not what I expected from New Look, because I knew the previous version, so yeah, not for me. After that, I tried Il était un bois by L'Artisan Parfumeur, which is, I guess, their new release. Just before that, they released Cuir Grenat, that I really enjoyed. But I already have lots of fruity leather in my collection, because, yeah, this is something that I enjoy also. And yeah, I couldn't justify buying it because it was a bit similar to other things that I had. And Il était un bois, it was a really nice surprise, because I feel with this one, they are leaning again a bit more to their artistic side, let's say, because they used to create fragrances which were really a bit challenging and unique, and to me Il était un bois is going a little bit more in what they used to do before. So this one was smelling woody, of course. To me it was a bit earthy, but I had also something like I don't know, like hazelnuts or something that reminded me of nuts. I don't know, smoked nuts, something like that, a little bit, but not too much. But I really enjoyed that part. It has something a little bit gourmand, but not too much. Something that in the style, I would say, was maybe reminding me of Méchanloup, something like that. So if you enjoyed this type of fragrances they used to create before, like Méchanloup, or maybe not Noir Exquis, because this one is leaning a bit more gourmand, but still, it has something a bit more unique to it. So I encourage you to try Il était un bois if you love woody fragrances and what they used to create before. And yes, also this one is leaning a little bit more masculine for me, but it was a very good discovery. After that, I tried also the new Kilian fragrance. So basically, there are just a few Kilian fragrances that I enjoy, but this one was a good surprise for me. I mean, I didn't expect much from it, and I really enjoyed it. Honestly, I was surprised because I'm not definitely a great fan of coconut, but I love sort of fragrances. I love exotic fragrances, and this is definitely one in that type, like Sun Goddess by Estée Lauder or Terracotta by Guerlain. Definitely, it made me think of terracotta, maybe hibiscus palm, or this type of fragrances. And this is a really well-made one. I was surprised. I really enjoyed it. And also the dry down, because in the dry down, it's getting a little bit more interesting, a little bit more central, in the sense that these Kilian fragrances, they have something, I was going to say sexy, but it's weird to say that for a fragrance for me, but okay, you know what I mean. And I definitely got it in the dry down. It was a bit addictive. It had something interesting in it. So it's not a plain coconut, milky, whatever exotic fragrance. It has something interesting also in it in the dry down. So I liked it. It was a surprise for me, but I liked it. And the last one was also a very good surprise for me. I tried a few months before is it Dries van Noten or Dries van Noten? I don't know how you pronounce that, but you see the collection. And yes, and there was a brand new fragrance. I guess it was released this year. And this is Mystic Moss. And this one was a very good surprise for me. When I smelled it, it immediately reminded me of Hermès fragrances. Yeah, it was that good for me. But it reminded me of their Cologne collection and their Un Jardin collection also. It has something in it. I don't know what. That reminded me of that. I love the citruses in it. Very good quality. I love the earthy woody notes behind, I guess. I don't really remember exactly the note that I smelled, but I had this impression, and it was a very good one. Maybe it's something aromatic also in it. Maybe something minty or like basil. I don't remember exactly, or rosemary. There was something aromatic that I remember. And yes, I really enjoyed it. And it had, to my surprise, a great longevity also. I mean, I put the paper in my bag, and I had tried many other fragrances this day that were supposed to be stronger than that one, because it's quite fresh and citrusy. And the longevity was super great. I mean, this was the only one I could smell in my bag. And I had it for a full day or more around me. So yeah, I was really surprised. So this one was definitely a good discovery. Maybe something I will go back to. I know that they are selling some travel size also, which is something great when you have lots of fragrances, or you don't want to spend too much on your fragrance, or you want to try it before you buy a full bottle. And you can have that. If you check on their website, their Dries van Noten fragrances, you can buy like for Celine, you can buy the travel size. So I think that's a good point. Okay, so that's it for my favorite fragrances for the month of March, and also my late discoveries, yes. So tell me what you've been wearing lately, what you've been enjoying for spring, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!